go. Now we meet Gwen. We realize that Bronwin has a daughter. Her name is Gwen, and she had her when she was 19. More power to you, Bronwin. I totally support. I love this. I love when someone just follows what they want to do. You ignore all the criticism. It's all good. And they're close in age, but she's looking forward to get together with her. She's looking forward to flying the coop and having her independence. Now, we eventually were in the car, and the reason Angie called is to suggest a get together with Lisa, like that could end well. And we go to Heather's house, Heather's new house, also not my style. And we pick up Heather and we go through Wendy's. Now, did Lisa, I mean, she just had like that. Is that what she had a sponsorship for? She just did that ad with like, I think it was Austin, and somebody else from Summer House, or yeah, Summer House, Austin and her, I think. But is that where she has her sponsorship, Wendy's? I mean, you go, girl. You drive through that Wendy's, they get this. They send back an extra Diet Coke, good with the nuggets. Bravo. But you send back that extra Diet Coke. You never send back that extra Diet Coke. Let me tell you something. You got a minute? I mean, it's not that I couldn't do this now, but like when I was young, I was no thin lady. Now I could still do this, but my typical order at McDonald's, let me tell you. Now, mind you, in where I live in LA, there is a McDonald's. I mean, it isn't even a 4-minute walk. There is a McDonald's so close to where I live in Hollywood that how it is that I've never been, it's like I have not eaten McDonald's in so many years. Burger King, a couple of maybe 2 years ago here in the Hamptons, we stopped one night at like 2 a.m. But I don't really eat fast food. But I'm telling you, if I were to go to McDonald's, like the floodgates would be off, and I think I would want to go every day. My typical order at McDonald's, I kid you not, would be 2 quarter pounders. Now, you get them. I prefer extra mustard, extra pickles. You get the 2 quarter pounders. Now, I don't really like French fries. I'll be honest with you, but you get the French fries. You get 2 quarter pounders, the French fries, the extra large Diet Coke, because you're eating all that. You got to get the Diet Coke. And then we're not done. A 20-piece chicken nugget. So you have the 2 quarter pounders, the fries, a 20-piece chicken nugget, the large Diet Coke. Now, with the nuggets, what you need is you need 4 hot mustard sauce, 4 barbecue sauce, and 2 sweet and sour. So you have the 2 sweet and sour, you have the 4 hot mustard, you have the 4 barbecue sauce, then you get the ketchup packets. You mix it all together in the nuggets, you mix it in with the burger, you dip the burger in the mustard, you dip the burger in the barbecue sauce. That is what it is. And that's my order at McDonald's. And now you can see why. I mean, truly, if I went to McDonald's right now, I could eat 2 quarter pounders and I could eat a 20-piece nugget and I could eat a large fry. I'm not so sure there would be anything left. So I don't know why you're sending back the fucking Diet Coke, Lisa Barlow. I just don't know. You never send that back. Okay. Where were we? Children. So Lisa and Whitney are having issues. She lets us know. Lisa and Angie are having issues. I mean, the whole reason is because Angie repeated everything that Lisa told her to Whitney. Look, Angie knows what she's doing. Now we're going to get into Bronwin in a second because I don't know if she knows how this works yet, but Angie knows what she's doing. So of course she's going to repeat it. She wants a moment on Housewives, and no shade. Oh, did you read that Angie cried when she got the center snowflake? So I have mixed feelings about that statement. I do. Part of me is like, oh, well, that's sweet, right? Like, that's sweet. Like, I don't want to take that away from someone and be like a nasty, bitter troll. And then I'm like, oh man, got the husband, girl. You got so much more going for you. But I get it. Let's be happy for Angie. She cried. She got this other stuff. Like, it's a sweet story, right? I mean, it is. Look, if that's what makes her happy, let her be happy, David. Don't be a hater, okay? Just be a happy person. We're in my favorite time of the year. Oh, not yet. Still September. Roll my eyes. But October, November, December, 3 happy months. Okay, so she spilled all this to Whitney, and it turns out that we're in the car now, and Bronwyn apparently told Whitney how wonderful she was and bonded with Whitney, but now she's got a few things to say about Whitney in front of cousin Heather. inbred cousin Heather. And Heather's eyes are raised. At first, I was like, oh, Heather loves this because she's the biggest shit stirrer on the damn show. But her eyes are raised. She's very wary. And she says, this reminds me of someone else when we have two faces and they show a Von Teese. I mean, are we going to show fucking Von Teese every episode? I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings about that. I mean, you fired the woman, you kicked her to the curb. Sometimes, like when I part ways with people business wise, I don't know. Why are we talking about it? Move on. You got to move on. So I think we're going to see Von Tessa every single episode. Now we have a date, Meredith and Seth. Let me just tell you something. First of all, Seth might be giving John Barlow a run for his money. I think John Barlow is still my number one, but I'm not sure anymore because Seth is looking good. So I might prefer Seth over John Barlow now. And by the way, Britani with an I, her man is hot. There is this Mormon, Utah, no traffic. It's not New York. It's not LA. They're just like, I don't know. They're attractive there. But you could say the same, like, shouldn't like Orange County guys. There ain't nothing exciting going down in Orange County. I go down when I do the podcast with Elizabeth Vargas to her studio. It's not bad. We get a car, we go down from LA. It's only like an hour. But I mean, man, the minute you get to Orange County, you feel like the life is sucked out of you. I'm like, oh my God. And everybody knows everybody. It's small town. Although you could say the same about where I am right now in Sag Harbor, except I don't know, it's cosmopolitan New York. But my point is, these Salt Lake guys, I don't know, they might be some of the, whereas Jersey's got nothing, nothing. We got 14 seasons, and we have Evan Goldschneider. I mean, I don't see nothing else here in Jersey. Not one, not one. I can't think of one. Oh, you don't even want to know who I think is not even bad looking because I mean he's one of the most hated house husbands ever. So we're not even going to repeat it. But yeah, I don't Jersey, but these Salt Lake. So now they're making Sashuska. I mean, now mind you, I would just like to say, and Meredith's having a bar mitzvah. This is Shed Media, the same producers as the old Roni and the new Roni. So now we're making Shashuska the same way that Aaron Leachy made it on the last season of Roni. And now Meredith is having a bar mitzvah the same way McSweeney had one. So I just don't feel this is an authentic storyline for Meredith. Sorry, girl. It's like I feel the producers did this with McSweeney, and we had Shashuska, and now we have more Shashuska, and we have another bar mitzvah, or in this case, a bat mitzvah. Love that Meredith is referencing everything going on in Israel. I'm not going to get political, but I'm Jewish, and I obviously am very pro-Israel. But so I thought that's where we were going with this story, but apparently we are talking about her bat mitzvah, which again, I find hard to think is like a real storyline. We really have nothing here this season, right? Yeah. Right? McSweeney, didn't we just watch this and it's the same producers? Although I'll take Meredith every day, all day,